Nick Ball snatches the featherweight title from Raymond Ford, and let's talk about it right now. This is Power Grind Sports, where we're dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do, talking about the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is what's hot in the world of sports, encouraging you to turn your dedication into domination. I'm giving you positive energy and information. This is certified hip-hop sports motivation and entertainment. Oh my goodness, man. It was a crazy night. Drama, relentless action, aggression. It went down in Liverpool's. Nick Ball delivered like I knew that he had the ability to do, because if you saw him against Ray Vargas, now I know Ray Vargas got that victory, but man, no one thought Ray Vargas got that victory. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's talk about this right here, right now. So Nick Ball, he captured the featherweight world title in I'm gonna call a razor close split decision victory over Raymond Ford. Now, Raymond Ford, he hails from Camden, New Jersey. Man, shouts out to my people in Jersey, Dirty Jersey, for real. Brick City, I see you. Wow. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, I had to get that out my system. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so it went down Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. When I tell you from start to finish, it was a fight of complete grit. I'm talking about total determination. Now, Ball, 20 wins, 1 loss, 11 knockouts. Now, he had to settle for a draw in a previous title attempt against Ray Vargas, right? Now, if you saw that decision, you'd have been like, you know, it was really interesting. You got what I'm saying? Now, Raymond Ford, 15 wins. I think he got 1 loss. He got 8 KOs, right? Now, he was making his first title defense. You know, he stopped Otabek. I want to say the guy name was Kamatov. I think it was like 8 seconds remaining in the in the fight. You know what I'm saying? When he was losing, you know, he was behind on the scorecard, and then he knocked his opponent out. You got what I'm saying? So it was just awesome right there. You got what I'm saying? Now, he was determined to retain his belt. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the fight began. Now, Nick Ball, he was charging forward. He was using like a squatting type of aggressive style. You know, he was trying to basically muscle his way on the inside, right? But when I tell you Ford was unfazed, he looked to maintain the distance. He was landing precise counter shots to the body and the head. I was like, man, when I tell you the first 3 rounds of this fight was intensely competitive, man, I don't even know how the judges even scored these rounds. You got what I'm saying? Like, man, the first 3 rounds, draw. I'm just saying, it was just crazy. But by the end of the 3rd round, Ford sported a cut underneath his right eye, and Nick Ball, he was relentless with the pressure, and I'm telling you, he was determined to take this belt. Do you understand what I'm saying? He had motivation, determination, and he had the eye of the tiger. He was angry. You got what I'm saying? Now, throughout rounds 4 through, I'm going to say about 6, right? Nick Ball, he appeared to gain the upper hand. It was momentum shifting. You got what I'm saying? Ford's counters were, they was every now and then, right? And he was struggling to keep up with the pace of Nick Ball. So he couldn't keep him at bay. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Nick Ball was like a hungry shark, and he was trying to get Ford out of there. You got what I'm saying? Now, Ball's combinations, they were landing frequently, and it seemed as if his gloves had a giant magnet in it, and Raymond Ford's face had a magnet in it, and they were attracted to each other. Do you understand what I'm saying, man? Oh, man. He was just looking so unsettled, so uneven. When I tell you Ball made Ford look very uncomfortable, man, it was just crazy. So, boom, we push it on. 7th round, right? Then the momentum shifts again. Because Ford, he started fighting back. And when I tell you he was fighting back with nothing but just strength, aggression, and determination. Now, he landed a couple of left hands, right? And blood started to gush out of Nick Ball's nose. I was like, oh my goodness, this is it right here. But hey, the fight was spurring on though. You got what I'm saying? It was spurring on. And when I tell you, I think when he saw that blood, it gave him even more confidence. He was like, oh man, I'm gonna get him out of here. You got what I'm saying? Now, a sharp left uppercut from Ford in the 8th round momentarily stopped Ball's aggression because he was so aggressive. But when he hit him with the you got what I'm saying? It stopped and basically halted his aggression. But guess what he started doing? He started throwing relentless combinations. I was like, okay, this is the fight that we need right here. You got what I'm saying? Now, as the fight entered the final third half of this orthodox craziness, right? I'm telling you, these guys were massively fatigued. I'm telling you, fatigue started to set in, and both of these fighters, you know, they had a high guard, right? Their high guard started turning into a low guard. So a lot of times when you start lowering your guard, then guess what? It's going to be consistent exchanges. You got what I'm saying? So Nick Ball, he kept up the volume of his punches, man. These guys were punching in bunches, but Ford started to land more selective power shots. You got what I'm saying? That's how I knew it was fatigue was setting in though. So then round 10, round 11, man, Ford, he was reclaiming the center of the ring. He was taking more initiative. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was getting his punches off, and Nick Ball seemed tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, this guy is really fighting like a champion. Ford was fighting like a champion, and Ball started tiring, right? So now we get to the 12th and final round, and when I tell you, it was a testament of will, of focus, of just grit, of determination, because, man, when I tell you, both fighters threw every single thing that they had. They threw everything they had left. I'm telling you, everything. Complete bathwater. This is the last stand. Now, Ford, he landed a big uppercut and a right hand that hurt Nick Ball. Now, like I said, it was so much blood pushing out of Nick Ball's nose. Man, I was like, what in the world? That blood was just flowing from his nose. And when I tell you, Ball, he had a response. So he responded with an uppercut. You got what I'm saying? So both of these warriors were refusing to yield against each other, and the final seconds was a furious, ferocious, fiery. Man, this is good alliteration right here. It was just a great exchange of punches. Oh my God, it was just really crazy. It was a real firefight because both of these individuals were determined, and they were fighting like their career was on the line with that fight. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, this is why we love boxing right here. You got what I'm saying? So now I was like, look, it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. So they went to the scorecards, right? So the judges' scorecards reflected, oh man, a super close fight. You got one of them, super close fight. Now, one judge scored the fight 115-113 for Ford. But then the two other judges overruled those scores and scored it 115-113 for Ball. You got what I'm saying? So one judge had it for Ford, two had it for Ball, and Ball got the split decision victory. Oh my God. I was like, what? Oh my God. You had to see it though. I wasn't there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, but I I signed up for the Zone and I had it on pay-per-view. And when I tell you it was awesome, please support boxing, my people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nick Ball won the featherweight title in a great and thrilling and super exciting, crazy split decision victory over Raymond Ford. This fight was closely contested. I thought it was going to be a draw. It was up in the air. If Ford had won, I wouldn't be mad. If Ball, who won, if he had won, I wouldn't have been mad. It was just, if it had been a draw, I wouldn't have been mad. It was just that good. When I tell you that is a fight of fight, you got what I'm saying? That is a fighter's fight right there. I'm telling you, if you saw it, you'd just been so impressed. You got what I'm saying? Relentless pressure, Ford making, precision moves and counter maneuvers. Oh man, it was just. When I tell you, it was just awesome. But like I said, this is a significant achievement for Nick Ball. Now his goal right now, I know it's just to unify the 126-pound division. I think Ford is gonna move up because he had difficulty making weight. And man, I just wish both of these guys, I want them to run it back. But hey, if Ford can't make the weight, then hey, I understand. You gotta move up. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, persistence pays off. Now, I say that because Nick Ball's relentless pursuit and refusal to back down despite previous setbacks highlight something that I want to just really talk about, which is the importance of being persistent in achievement. And you need to be persistent when you're trying to achieve your goals. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to be adaptable. You got what I'm saying? Especially in difficult times. So you got to have adaptability in adversity. When I look at both of these fighters, both of them show the ability to adapt in the middle of the fight. You got what I'm saying? They had to adjust their strategies because, they analyze their opponent's tactics and they say, you know what? I have to switch some things up. And you're going to have to do this in life. You got what I'm saying? You got to have what I'm going to call resilience under pressure. Yeah, that's right. You got to have resilience under pressure. And I say that because if you look at this fight demonstrated that resilience and just being mentally tough are massively important and crucial in overcoming any type of challenge that you have and then performing under pressure. You got what I'm saying? When I'm looking at these guys fight, I'm like, man, this is just awesome right here. I'm just thinking about their strategy, and strategy is very, very important. You got to understand the importance of strategy because strategic thinking and the ability to maintain your composure while implementing your own game plan, I'm telling you, is massively important. In life is massively important, especially in a competitive environment. You got what I'm saying? So when I look at Nick Ball and I just look at Raymond Ford, you got to think this. You got to think persistence pays off. Because if you saw Nick Ball's last fight and then you think about what he did today, man, come on, man. His journey to becoming a featherweight world champion, it just shows you the value of persistence. So forget the setbacks that you got in your life. You still got to push forward. That's what he did. And then he showcased that determination, discipline, hard work can lead to success. No matter how many obstacles you face in your life, you got to understand that you can make it, man. You can, but you got to have adaptability. And you got to have adaptability in adversity. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have adaptability in adversity, because when you look at the fight between Ball and Ford, you got to understand the importance of adaptability, because both fighters had to adjust their strategy in mid-fight. Like I said, man, they demonstrated that they both had the ability to adapt under pressure in the face of adversity And when you be able to do that and have that skill set, then guess what? That's the difference between winning and losing. And boxing is life and life is boxing. So you got to have resilience under pressure. And this matchup between Nick Ball and Raymond Ford, it was just a testament to the power of resilience, because both of these fighters, they face a massive challenge. You got what I'm saying? But they had to stay mentally tough, and then they had to push through their complications. And they was giving each other some complications. If I ever seen it, it was a captivating and competitive, chaotic match. You got what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do some alliterations. Captivating, chaotic, you know what I'm saying? It's all from C's, you know. Sorry, you know, I'm just thinking these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so when I think about them fighting though, right? You got to understand that having a strategy is very, very important. You got this, man. You got to have a strategy in life. And I'm telling you the importance of strategy, because success sometimes it hangs in the balance on effective execution of a well thought out strategy. You feel what I'm saying? So even in business, you got to create a business plan. You got what I'm saying? That is your strategy on how you're going to succeed in business. So when I look at Nick Ball and I look at Ford, I think about their aggressive approach, right? I think about how Nick Ball, he just had this he was just super aggressive, right? So then what happened? How did Raymond Ford do? What he started doing? He started doing counterpunching, right? He started using counterpunch tactics, you know what I'm saying, to try to maintain an edge and basically, you know, flip the momentum in his favor. So he maintained composure. He stuck to a game plan that he saw working, even though he adjusted in the heat of the competition and in the heat of battle. You know what I'm saying? To make things happen in his favor. That's what you're going to have to do in your regular life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. And I know you can do it. You got this, man. I promise you, you got this. Man, woman, child, doesn't matter. Whoever you are, you got this. You can make it. You got what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I really enjoyed Nick Ball, Raymond Ford. I really enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about that fight? Oh my God, I'm telling you. So when I'm reflecting on it, man, it's evident to me that persistence and just having adaptability, resilience, strategic thinking, all of these things in life are key elements to success. So when I think about Nick Ball's victory, it reminds me that, look, man, no matter how many times you fall, you got to get up, you got to push forward. And if you have that mindset of you can succeed, then that's going to ultimately lead to you being able to succeed. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. So like I always say, boxing is life and life is boxing. And when you face challenges, look, man, you face them challenges, you face them head on, right? But you create a clear strategy in your mind, and you have belief in yourself. You have unwavering determination. And I'm telling you, if you have this type of stuff and this discipline, look, man, you can overcome any obstacle that you have in life. But you got to stay resilient. You got to be able to adapt. You got to be flexible, and you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused because you don't want to lose sight of your goals. You set short-term goals, long-term goals, and then you just work toward accomplishing them. You got what I'm saying? And trust me, your journey in life, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. But I'm telling you, the reward is worth the effort. Do you feel what I'm saying? Look, this is Power Grind Sports, reminding you to turn your dedication into domination. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Power Grind Sports. And man, we getting ready to get out of here. Stay on the grind. Peace.